Welcome back to Becoming Unapologetic. I'm your host, Chisa Marie. And today I want to call out a lie that keeps too many in survival mode. The lie that you have earned your rest. We're talking about the guilt that creeps up when you slow down, the pressure to justify rest with exhaustion, and the belief that rest is a reward, not a right. If you've ever felt a need for a break or guilty for doing nothing, this episode is for you. The culture of constant doing. We live in a world that glorifies hustle and busyness. It celebrates the grind, the go getter, the person who never stops. You're praised for being productive. But what happens when you're still? What happens when you rest? You feel unworthy, behind, ashamed, as if you're doing nothing makes you nothing. But here's the truth: reset is not opposite of success, it's a requirement for it. Now, where does this guilt come from? The guilt didn't come out of nowhere, it was taught. You might have learned that rest is laziness, that tired means weakness, that stopping makes you fall behind, that your value is tied to what you produce. So you start to push even when you're on empty, even when your body is begging you to stop. You keep going because somewhere along the line, you were taught that your worth has to be proven. Now, when we redefine what it means to be worthy, you understand that you're not a machine. You don't need to run in full speed to matter. Now, let this land. Your body is allowed to rest. Your mind is allowed to pause. You don't need to crash to justify care. You don't need to earn rest. You deserve it. When you rest, you're not quitting, you're recalibrating. And the most unapologetic thing you can do sometimes is stop. You have been on go mode for so long, you probably don't even know what it means to rest. Or you hear somebody talk about self care and talk about all these new things that people are bringing up. And that's when you're like, man, is that what I need? But then you blink and you're back at it again. We don't know how to take a break, we don't know how to pause. We have problems slowing down because we allow other people to tell us what's best for us when we could stop and take a break. You keep giving, giving, giving. And that giving, what does it get you? So, if you've been running on empty, it's time to pause and reset. And like always, I share my narcissistic patterns, how to spot, stop, and heal. Because if you're overworking, patterns come from people pleasing, trauma, or emotional control, then this will help you break the cycle. Unapologetic Living, the reset guide to taking back your energy, your fire, and your focus, is a powerful path back to rest, clarity, and alignment with what actually matters. They're both below for you to enjoy. You don't need to hustle to be enough. You don't need to crash to deserve care. You are worthy, you are whole, and you are allowed to rest right now. Until next time, protect your peace and keep becoming unapologetic.